Welcome, welcome again, welcome once again at ADtopcaste. This is another day. I'm trying to post every week. If I can, every Thursday I will be posting a video. For those who follow me, for those who follow my content, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. For those who subscribed, for those who shares, for those who joining, I appreciate you. You are so very, very important for me. Thank you very much and welcome. Today, I'm going to talk about two things. I'm going to talk about an executive order that Biden just signed regarding immigration because there was a lot of immigrants coming to the country illegally, and there have been a discussion between the Democrat and the Republican. They never get to the solution, and Biden just signed an executive order to close the border. If you come into the border, you're in trouble. You're gonna go to prison, to the federal prison. So that's one. Secondly, I will be talking about African American voting for Trump. Unusual. Usually, African American they vote for Democrats. Now, everyone is turning for Trump. We don't know why. It doesn't matter if Trump was found guilty for all accounts, all 34 accounts. He's in trial, but they don't care. They just need Trump. So, stay with me, and we're gonna have fun. Thank you very much.
Giving him the authority to shut the border for asylum seekers. It took effect at midnight. Maria Villarreal is in El Paso, Texas, with the latest for us. Good morning, Maria.
Good morning from the international bridge that connects Juarez, Mexico to El Paso. This is one of just 8 ports of entry along the southwest border where migrants can actually legally request asylum. But this whole process changed at 12:01 a.m. last night with President Biden's executive order, which prohibits migrants from trying to claim asylum between ports of entry. So at places where it's illegal to cross, anyone who does that will get turned away. Now, this new rule is triggered when there have been 7 consecutive days or more of 2,500 encounters between ports of entry, which is the case right now. The U.S. won't open things back up until there have been 14 days of encounters with 1,500 migrants or less between ports of entry. Now, there are a few exceptions, including unaccompanied minors, victims of human trafficking as well. As you can see right behind me, the border is clearly not closed. There is trade and travel going through. And just a reminder, people can still request asylum if they go through that CBP One app or show up at ports of entry like this.
Okay, Maria, thanks. Rachel Scott is at the White House with the political fallout from President Biden's executive action. Good morning, Rachel.
Hey, George, good morning to you. The president's executive action addresses one of the biggest political liabilities for his campaign. But this morning, even members of his own party are noting this is a major policy shift for the president and far different from what he campaigned on.
There you go. That was a political move, a very political move. Biden was supposed to take this action a long time ago. If you look how many people was coming, how many noise was in politics, he was supposed to do that a long time ago, and he was waiting until election time. Now he just closed the border, and his party, Democrats, they are going after him. They're going to sue him. They're going to fight him because they didn't want the order to be crossed, which is also kind of weird. Also, on the other side, Republican, they also fight him. So what he's gonna do? Who advised him to take this action? If his party doesn't like it, the other party in opposition doesn't like it, then why he did it? It's all politics. That's why I always say politics. It's just not good. It's not a good game. It's all about interests because he wants to be elected. He already see what is going to be my next subject. He already noticed that African American are turning for Trump. He's gonna be in trouble. He has almost zero chance to win next election. That's why he's trying to take all this action to amaze or to make happy the opposition. Also, some of the African American and Republican who upset about open border, but it's not gonna work anyway. So that's why he did it. But if you are subject of human trafficking, they will let you in. If there is like children unaccompanied who has no parent, they will going to let those kids in. But it's just always a political move. It doesn't really mean anything, because that's not how they will fix the border, the immigration. If they want to fix immigration, they have to fix asylum system, because there is millions and millions of immigrants in America who don't work, who don't have paper, who doesn't do anything because they don't have any document. If he want to fix immigration, he will start by doing that. So we will see what it's gonna do, but it's not going to do anything. It's not going to help him. It's just he's just trying, but no one is expecting any change about in the voters. They are going to vote for Trump anyway. Okay, let's talk about CBP One. It's a mobile application that immigrants can use to apply or to request an interview and inspection, whatever, before they get into instead of coming just like that and jump the border, go under the water, do whatever you trying to do to get into the country illegally, you can download this app, CBP One mobile application. Then you can put your information in the application and apply for an interview. So there's gonna be an immigration officer to the border who is scheduled to show up every day for those appointments. So this is a USCIS website. This app is on USCIS website. Everyone can download this application. Make sure you not download a wrong application for scammer, for human trafficking, because it's happening. But if you are in Mexico, that's only for people who coming through the Mexico border, not everywhere else. But it doesn't matter where you come from. If you come from South America, Guatemala, Peru, Haiti, whatever you come from, you can use this application. If you come from Congo, Rwanda, Burundi, Senegal, Mauritania, wherever, and you are looking for asylum, you can download this app and put your information in. If you came from Afghanistan, you come from Ukraine, Israel, Palestine, Europe, anywhere in the world, but you have to be you have to come through the southern border, Mexico. So I'm not trying to tell you to go through those systems, because there is a lot of risk with those journey. A lot of people lost their life. They went through abuse. They went to a lot of type of abuse, and it's not fun. It's not fun unless you really fight for your life, not for economic issues, not for financial issues. Like Republicans say, they are saying that most of these immigrants, they are coming because of financial issues in the country when they live, but it's not true. Most of these immigrants, they coming to save their life. There are a lot going on in a lot of countries in the world. There's a lot of political issues, and some of those has to do with even the United States of America, the NATO, the Europe, all those countries. So people are all over the world. So instead of coming through the border illegally without any document, any legal document, download this app. If you have a smartphone and you happen to be on southern border, download this app, put information in, and wait. Of course, it's going to cost you a lot of money. It's going to cost you a lot of money to be able to stay and wait, because it can take some time to be able to be able to get accepted. But it's saying right here, like, check estimated wait time and open line status 24/7 at land port of entry. Check your trusted traveler program status. So you don't just come like that. There's a people who are involved in this system. Request inspection of agriculture of biological product for traveler. So I'm meeting a traveler manufacturer for bus operator. These are something else, but I'm telling you, this entry operation, it's better than just coming like that, because the CBP application, once you download and put your information in, it's going straight to US CIS website. They got your information right away. Then when they say, okay, you are scheduled to be there this day, you have 24 hours to respond. Once you respond, at that time, you get a chance to get accepted. So that was another information that I didn't have for a while. I found this information very recently. So for those who are struggling, for those who don't know what to do, they are in Mexico, they're trying to have asylum, do not risk your life. Download this app and apply. If you need more information, contact comments below, or find contact. You will have lawyers who can help you to go through this, but do not risk your life. Do not risk your life. So let's talk about Trump. Trump is funny. Trump is interesting. Trump is it's not a regular person. Look at this one. Look right here. Black Donald Trump. This is a song they made, these black people made for Trump. And they say, Trump, first black president. They forgot about, they only forget about who was that? Who's the first president black? Barack Obama. They don't even remember Barack Obama. Now they're singing Trump. Look at here, Black Donald Trump, and in this song there's a track that's saying Trump first black president. It's funny. Every black are turning for Trump. It's going to be interesting. Watch.
He will never back down. My whole crew, keeping it MAGA when we roll through. Hey, when we roll through, keeping it MAGA. My whole crew, keeping it MAGA when we roll through. Keeping it MAGA. You know blacks voting Trump, I heard Biden's gonna fire us. But that's okay, cause Donald Trump's about to hire us. I pay the IRS, they send my bread to Ukraine. They killing babies, getting abortions, that's the new wave. 100 bands up on my chain, baby, I'm a rich slave. You voting Democrat, just know
MAGA.
they come with 3K. The glove don't fit, they must
MAGA is make America great again.
I was just in the Bronx, I seen it with my own eyes. It's a red wave, baby, I'm a patriot for life. Robert De Niro, ooh boy, we laughing at you. Let me guess, Donald Trump raped you too? Trump just ain't running against Biden at all. I blame the fake news, baby, they the virus. ABC, NBC, CNN too. I blame Obama and Bush, the Clinton family too. Black president, Donald Trump. Niggas make me feel pissed. See what I'm saying? I'm Michael the Black Man. Blacks for Trump, nigga. You hear what I'm trying to tell you to your face? If you don't understand me, get out of my face. Democrats gonna say, ooh, bop, shoobop, shoobop. When the lay down in your line in the bed, come grab my teeth from my throat to my head. The unfucked the left and the right, you know she got Megan. And give up the loving, she don't stop begging. I know you're jealous about that Democrat. Black president, Donald Trump, been spending most their lives living in a future paradise. Been wasting most their days, glorifying they won't go behind. Who are them who come with me? Separation, come on, separation. Everybody must stick together. That's right.
So the reason why African Americans are shifting from Biden to Trump, there is a couple reasons. Biden didn't do whatever he said he's going to do for black community or minority community. That's why black American are shifting for Trump. Also, immigration. Black American or the minority in America, they are living in a very, very hard life. And Democratic Party, they are bringing in a lot of immigrants, and they treat immigrants better than American. So these people are angry. That's why they just shifting from Biden to Trump. That was never happened in 50 years. In 50 years, it was never happened. If you know the story of this country, Republican, which is the party of Trump, was seen as a party that hate black American. If you look about crime, police shooting, if you look all these cities, Democrat city and Republican city, they most of black American cities they are governed by Democrats. Because Democrats pretend to help the small people, but they don't do that. It's not really true. So people are waking up. They're waking up. They are going to vote Republican. It doesn't matter what's going on. Trump is in trial. He was found guilty on all 34 counts, but they don't care. They don't care. They're still going to vote for Trump no matter what. Why? Because people care about the money. People care about the pocket. People care about the bank account. If people can't get what to eat, people can't afford the gas, if people can't get a job, they're going to change minds no matter what. So Democrats, they don't see that. They don't see that because they think like they will always get the African American vote no matter what. But guess what? It's not what's going to happen, and it's changing in Black's eyes. So we will see. I don't like politics, but I follow it. I live in this country. It's not like I'm a politician or I want to do anything about politics, but I live here. Or my family is here. I work here. I'm a U.S. citizen. So I'm concerned. So if you want to know about what's going on here, you're welcome. I will give you some information. And it's not even surprising because what's happened in the U.S. affects the whole world. If you don't know, you have to know, or you have to find out. Please listen to this African American. You will be surprised.
Your host for this YouTube channel, back with another video. Now here we are, 5 months away from the most impactful election of our lifetime. And we've just had a former president indicted and convicted for the first time in this country, turning the tables on everything we thought America was. Well, we have some Democrat apparatchiks, some Democrat operatives that are out there that are expecting the same old to remain the same old. They expect black folks to keep voting Democrat and stay on that plantation. And what do? They roll out the same black operatives that we've always known. Exhibit A, the Breakfast Club, who say that guy that America loves, that guy who had America's economy rocking, that guy who had America's economy secure, has just been convicted of 34 felonies. Even though no one can explain what those felonies were. But he was convicted anyway. And here we are with the Breakfast Club coming out the way they do. Want to distribute their propaganda amongst the black community. They call themselves black media.
So he's a black guy with a black media. the breakfast club he's talking about, it is a black media. So some of these black media who has making a lot of money, who have been around for a long time, they are already bought. They're already contained by Democrats. So they keep supporting the Democrats no matter what. But the small guys, these small people, this small channel, this small media who have not been contained by, who have not been bought, who have not been corrupted yet, they are going for Trump, like full speed for Trump. So blacks in America, there's two blacks. Brooks, who is waking up for now, and a Brock who was already supporting for Democrat, and who have been benefiting from Democratic Party for a long time. They're getting a hard time to change their mind because they get this financial they get the finance from this institution, this democratic institution. But guess what? Most of them are changing their mind too. That's what's going on.
Leader who could potentially.
So, if you want to be surprised, if you want to know the politics of this country in just 2 minutes, watch this video. You will be shocked. You will be shocked. You will go crazy yourself. Watch this guy and these two girls. In just 2 minutes, you will be surprised. They are so crazy. He's just asking if they support open border, if there's going to be a president who can fix this country. You will be shocked the answer they're going to give you. Obviously, these are the students of the Harvard University. That's the title of this video. But obviously, it looks like they are not a student of the Harvard University. But they are so intelligent. They are so smart. They know what they're talking about. Even if they are just maybe in a wrong direction, maybe in a dark direction, but they know what they're talking about. They have that in their DNA. Seriously, you can listen to this thing twice. I listened to this part of the video maybe 4 times. Because it's not even easy to understand the words they're using, what they're talking about, because you have to have a certain mind, a certain intelligence to understand what they're talking about. If you want to know, if you want to understand in just 2 minutes, 1 second, in just 30 seconds, the difference between a capitalism system, democratic system, communism system, they just say in 30 seconds. And it's like it's a whole book you just read. I was so shocked. Listen, Rugby, just Rugby.
I support open borders.
You support open borders?
Oh, hell yeah.
And why do you guys support open borders?
This isn't our country. This country was founded on genocide and culture and taking it from indigenous people. Whoever the wants to come here should be able to come here. Why did we get to come here? Why did my ancestors get to come here? They were actually fleeing oppression of the UK. So it's just like the cycle repeats itself.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. The interview. He is kind of scary. He it's new to even himself. It's like he just don't understand what's going on. Look at his face, because how these girls are so serious of what they're talking about, and the impact. The power of what they're talking about and how they say it, it's so powerful.
Itself until it doesn't. Like, this isn't our country. This is Turtle Island, and it belongs to indigenous people. And it wouldn't have been the United States of America if it wasn't for culture.
What the hell?
And genocide.
A lot of the people that are coming out of the country, we don't know who they are, and they change.
Listen. They are accusing America, the founder of this country, to be committed genocide of indigenous people. Indigenous people, those are the people we call Indian American. These two girls, white girls, European girls, they're talking about this country being stolen from other people. When we're talking about crossing the border, they are saying we cannot cross this border. It's not our country ourselves. We just came in here killing the people who own this country. So it's not our country. So everybody who want to come in this country should come easily. It's so crazy.
Their names once they cross the border. You guys have any issues with that?
I mean, we don't we don't know who's in this country.
Yeah.
Do you know how many shooters and serial killers and people in this country that are incredibly
How
violent?
many politicians are f***ing rapists
Yeah,
who literally run our country and are here to keep us safe? And how many cops have been brutally hitting students, young children? Like videos of children looking out the window, watching their friends get beat by adult grown-ass men. What the f***?
What do you guys think will be the solution to all this?
a spiritual revolution.
Now, listen. He's asking, what's the solution? What do you think can be a solution for this country? Listen carefully.
Where people truly understand that we're all connected and that they are connected to their own bodies, because you wouldn't be able to violate the body of another person if you were connected to your own humanity and your own body. And so it's like a psychological heart spiritual revolution where we have to unprogram the psychology that we prioritize profit over humanity, over connection. And in this capitalist culture where profit is the main priority, we're not going to be able to achieve that.
America's primarily a Christian country. Do you think more people need to start believing in Jesus and following his teachings?
Jesus is also a patriarchal.
He's trying to find a common point where they can understand each other. When he can understand where they're going, what they're talking about, he can't get them. He can't, because they're not living in this world. But some of what they're saying are true. Some of what they're saying are true, but they are so deep into this thing.
Story that has been co-opted by mainstream religion.
A ton of white people. Yeah. His literal name was Yeshua. Like, that's not even his name, you know?
It's not about institutional religion.
She talked about Jesus, because he said, "Is this country is known as a Christian nation? If everybody are becoming a Christian, do you think this country should be better?" Did you hear what they said? They just said Jesus also was not even a true person. Jesus was not his name. His name was Joshua. He was just a made a figure. That's what that's the answer. So they don't have a solution. The solution they just gave, it's just it's just not applicable.
This indoctrination of people trying to control them. It's about a genuine connection to the spirit and godliness and nature.
And the body. Like, we were just talking about this morning, this genocide couldn't happen if it wasn't for the level of true disembodiment, which is also perpetuated by the prison industrial complex, the medical industrial complex, capitalism, I mean, the whole 9 yards. People aren't in their bodies, or they wouldn't be able to pretend like this isn't happening.
Do you think there is a current leader who could potentially become president that could solve these issues?
No.
It's about community.
No, it's not. It's not going to be a top-down revolution.
There's no savior.
Because in hierarchy and in the current political system, everyone will be corrupted by money.
Money is the root of all evil?
It's not money, it's capitalism. Money is just a tool. Capitalism is a psychology and a consciousness.
Would we be better underneath socialism?
Socialism is a political system. Communism is a political system. Capitalism is an economic system. So people get very confused when you talk about dismantling capitalism. That has nothing to do with communism. It has nothing to do with socialism. This is political versus economic systems. And if we want to change an economic system, then we will have the imagination to form a political system that's actually about community and supporting the planet.
And so what do you do here at Harvard?
I'm in the
That's so crazy. That's so crazy. She just said communism, and what is it she said? Communism, liberalism, or whatever, socialism. She said that is for the community and supporting the planet. And capitalism is just an economic system. So you cannot fix social issue with economic system, which kind of makes sense, but I don't know. But I'm telling you, this girl are so crazy, but I like the way they know what they're talking about. They're a true believer. They believe into this thing, and they know what they're talking about, and they're so good into it. I don't care if they are right or not. I don't care if that's true or not, but they are so interesting. So interesting. Wow. That was crazy. That was crazy to listen to. So that's just about most, not most, but a big chunk of people in this country, they think that way. People who went to school, people who have these high degrees, they think that way. Almost everybody who has these high degrees, they vote for socialism. Every one of them. Business owners, people who didn't want to go to school, regular people, they are vote for Republican. That's just what it is. If you want to know, listen a little bit to what this man is going to say, just in a few seconds.
Grades. Here we've talked to a lot of people here at Harvard, and we're talking to people about America and the elections that are going to be coming up. And most people say that everyone here, that the majority here are left-leaning. And why do you think that is so?
It's a good question. Well, schools look more liberal. Colleges tend to be more liberal.
Who will you be voting for?
Oh, I'll be voting Democrat.
Because you will be voting Democrat, is there anything you'd like to see change from Joe Biden if he does win?
Well, help the students out a bit more financially. I can see that as a good thing.
And coming into 2024, who will you be voting for?
That's crazy. That's crazy. Did you hear that? Most people, all of them, students, teachers, all of these people who are educated, they vote for socialism. They vote for Biden. It don't matter what he's doing. That's so crazy. So I'm done. But before I finish, and because I love you, because I like you, and I want you to be rich, to make money, to be financially independent, listen to this millionaire advice. It's a bonus, just 2 minutes. You will be rich if you apply what he's talking about.
You ever been broke before? Honestly, no. I mean, dude, when I was 21, I had $100 in my bank account. My father passed away, I had $100 in my bank account. That, I think, is as broke as you can be. And I just vowed to my dad that I would never in my life be in a place where I needed somebody to help me. That's why I decided I was going to build everything on my back. I've never been given money, ever. I've never had an investor do something. I mean, other than maybe buying a house or a car, I've never been given money. So I've never been broke because I always knew how to manage money. I tell people this all the time. If you can't manage $100, you can't manage 100,000, you can't manage $1 million. Everybody says, well, if I had more money, I would do that. No, you wouldn't. You'd blow that shit and you'd be living paycheck to paycheck, even if you had $10 million. So for me, I always lived by that, and I never wanted to be broke, so I wasn't.
The majority of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck in today's world. You even brought up how 1 in 4 millionaires are living paycheck to paycheck. From your perspective, what keeps people broke in today's world?
They spend too much money on shit that they don't need. You don't need to do that. Like, dude, I hear people all the time, the biggest problem we have in our culture right now is entitlement. Everybody thinks that they're owed something. You're not owed shit. No one's coming to save you. Stop living this fucking life that you think you deserve. You don't deserve shit. Dude, if I went back and I had to make $3,000 a month, I'm not kidding. I would find 4 roommates, a place that was $1,000 a month. We would split it. I would be driving Uber because I wouldn't have a car. I would be riding my bike. I would be cooking my meals. I wouldn't be spending money on anything. I'd probably have the same fucking outfit every day because I would stop spending money on shit that I don't need. Dude, you've got people in Africa wearing the same clothes, eating 1 meal a day. They're not spending any money. And you're telling me you can't live like that? That's garbage, dude. You just think because you live here that you're owed the house and the apartment and the car and the ring and the watch. That's bullshit. You're not owed any of that. You didn't earn it. And until you earn it, you can't have it. My assistant is from Mexico. All the people usually that come across from Mexico, they're the hardest workers. You know why? Because they're living in dirt huts. They have nothing. They're not expected to have anything. They don't have any entitlement. They're here, hey man, I'm just here to fucking work. I'm here to build something and I'm trying to make as much money as I can so I can send it back to my family. For some reason, people here in the United States think that we're owed something. We're not owed shit. You are owed nothing. And your entitlement is going to keep you broke the rest of your life. Oh my God, yo. Wow.
Oh my God. That was so crazy. That was so crazy. That's true. That's true. He's talking about how African are living, how Mexican are living. They make everything from the bottom, from the scratch. But in America, everyone is expecting to have something from the government, from somewhere. That's bullshit. You have to work yourself. You have to make money yourself. You are a man, you are a woman. You have to raise your kids. You have to take care of yourself. I love this guy. If you want to know more about being financially free, follow this guy. Watch his video. You're going to be crazy. You're going to be on fire, and you're going to learn good stuff for your life. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. For those who stay with me for a whole time, I love you. You are the best, and I hope I will see you next week. Thank you very much. Bye.